everyone, this is DWS Darius and welcome to the fish room. So in front of us we have a package, and in this package, as you can see, it contains live animals. So today we're going to be doing an unboxing to see what just arrived today in the fish room. Now first off, I honestly was not expecting to do an unboxing anytime soon. If you remember the last time I unboxed live fish for you guys, it was the worst unboxing ever. I got a bunch of fish that I didn't order, and I didn't get a bunch of fish that I did order. So I told myself after that I was going to give it a break. No more ordering, thus no more unboxing. However, this is special. So a little while ago, I got a comment on one of my videos from another YouTuber who told me that he had a fish that was perfect for me. This YouTuber goes by the name of Cichlid Strain Hunter, and as the name suggests, this guy has a collection of aquariums that focuses on high quality strains of Central and South American cichlids. Now, when somebody with that reputation, somebody with those fish that you can see on his channel, offer you a fish, there's no refusing. Needless to say, we got in touch with each other, the package is here, and we're gonna go ahead and look inside of it. Now, for those of you who pay close attention, you know that the box was already open, and that's because I came home and I just wanted to open it immediately to make sure everything was okay. This package was delayed. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, so the fish spent an extra 24 hours in the bag, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay before I started filming. So does this count as a true unboxing? I don't know, but the fish is still looking good. He's sweet, and I'll just let you guys see it for yourselves. So I was going to go ahead and try to get you guys to guess what type of fish this is, but I already know that most of you guys already know that this is a red devil. Now somebody might say, why would I get another red devil? So if we look inside my 350-gallon aquarium, we have Thanos, this thick 10-inch fish. I call him a red devil, but he's actually a med devil. So I bred his parents. His father was a red devil. Even that is questionable because a lot of the red devils sold as red devils are actually mid devils. But yeah, he was sold to me as a red devil. His mother was sold to me as a Midas. They bred, and Thanos is the product of them. And that's one of the biggest issues with red devils these days. These fish are one of the most common Central American cichlids in the hobby, and at the same time, it's pretty rare to have a true red devil in your aquarium. So there's just a lot of confusion. With breeders, the red devil and the Midas cichlid, they do look pretty similar. So a breeder would breed the two, produce mid devils, but label them as red devils. So a lot of people have these fish that they think are red devils and are actually mid devils, and they breed them, and the process just continues. And before you know it, you just can't find real fish. All you have is these hybrids. And I remember when I used to post my older videos, I had a red devil, I had a Midas, and I had a bunch of different strands coming from a bunch of different places. And all my videos, there was a bunch of people arguing, that's a red devil, no that's a Midas, no that's a mid devil, and there's just so much confusion. And that's what makes this little fish so special. The Cichlid Strain Hunter, when he finds this fish, he's looking for the best quality, the best strains. So the original breeding pair that he had of his red devils, they came straight from a lake in Central America. So the real thing directly from the lake, and this little guy is one of the offspring. So what's the difference between a true red devil and the red devils you see everywhere else. So I can't compare Thanos to this little guy because this guy still has to mature and develop its adult features, but I can compare Thanos to one of the breeding pairs of the Cichlids Strain Hunter. So there are some unique features that you notice physically, and there are also some behavioral differences between the two. So the first distinct feature that you'll notice with your true red devil is the lips. So these fish have very large, bulky lips, and in the wild, red devils use their large lips to suck out crustaceans and other small prey out of rocks and small crevices. So a pure red devil will have some pretty large lips compared to a red devil that is commonly sold in aquarium hobbies that have much smaller lips. Now just about all red devils are born with a natural barred pattern. This is a grayish to brown body with darker bars, and like I said, most red devils are born in this state. And from my experience, the common red devils, they start peeling that bar coloration at about maybe 2 to 3 inches. Whereas I find with true red devils, it takes a lot longer. Some of them even keep the barred stage all their life, which I actually hope this guy will do. I hope he keeps that barred pattern because I think it looks really cool. But yeah, some of them keep it for their entire life. Others, they peel around 4 to 5 inches. So it does take them a little bit longer to peel, which I think looks pretty cool. Another physical difference between the two is the shape of their face. If you look at the common red devil, he has a more rounded face, whereas if you look at the true red devil, it has a more sharper mouth. And as I told you guys in the beginning, these fish use their big lips to reach into cracks, crannies, and to tight spaces to find prey. So that's the reason why these true red devils have a sharper mouth. So yeah, those are some of the physical differences between a true red devil and the common red devils that you see every day. Now I know that there are some of you guys watching this video and you're like, what's the point? These fish still look the same. And that's okay. This all comes down to just different niches in the hobby. That's the thing about this hobby. There are so many different fish, and some of us just get more attracted to certain types of fish. So some of us, like the Cichlids Strain Hunter and myself, and I know a few of you guys who are deeply into Central American cichlids, you'll see the difference and you'll see the significance of it. But if you're not really into Central American cichlids, no doubt the true red devil and the regular red devil are going to look like the same fish. So there's no problem if you really don't see the significance of the two. Next difference might be a little bit more interesting to some of you guys because it has to do with the behavioral differences between the red devil and the true red devil. So we all know red devils are called red devils for a reason. These fish are notorious for being highly aggressive, for being very random. I've heard many stories of people who kept red devils with other cichlids for a long time and then one day just came home and found everything killed and destroyed. Red devils are known for being greedy, for being power hungry. They want to be the top fish and they're going to kill or beat up or fight who's ever in their way. And just look at Thanos. This guy, he is a little bit more mild than your average red devil, but even he still gets his moments of wanting to terrorize. If I do something to provoke him, he takes it out on every other fish. So red devils just are called red devils for a reason. Now I was speaking to the Cichlids Strain Hunter and I had to go based on his experience because this is my first true red devil, and he told me that they definitely do have a difference in behavior. He told me, based on what he was telling me, I'm going to sum it up as red devils that are true have more of a survival instinct in the aquarium rather than conquer. Your average red devil wants to conquer everything, whereas your true red devil that's coming with those wild genetics, they have more of a survival instinct. So they're not as aggressive. They're not going around trying to conquer every fish. They're not going around starting all these problems. They're not just one day going to kill everybody in a tank. They're more predictable because they have a more survival instinct. So basically, all they care about is holding their own, not being beaten upon. So they're going to show a little bit of aggression so that they can have a nice place in a rank. And at the same time, just staying alive. They're looking for food. They're looking for safety, but they're not crazy with aggression. It's kind of weird me going on and on talking about a fish like this. But yeah, the Cichlids Strain Hunter just told me that these fish are very smart and they definitely are very unique, and it definitely will be an experience unlike any other red devil experience that I've had. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what becomes of this red devil. So yeah, currently this fish is about 3 inches, still showing that juvenile coloration. I hope it keeps that barred pattern. As I told you guys, that barred pattern does look pretty cool, and it is pretty rare. For now, it's inside my quarantine tank. It's probably going to stay in this tank for another week. And then I have my 125-gallon grow-out aquarium, which probably will be the next home for this fish. So yeah, this is one of those situations where I'll say time will tell. Over time, we'll watch this fish mature. We'll watch it grow. We'll watch it produce colors, produce behavior. We'll figure out if it's a male or female. And yeah, it'll be an awesome experience. So yeah, big shout out to the Cichlids Strain Hunter. Thank you for giving me this fish. If any of you guys are interested in a fish like this or with a fish that has good genetics, He's definitely a person you want to check out. As some of us may know, Jeff Rapps is no longer a provider of fish. Jeff Rapps was one of the biggest names when it came to Central American cichlids and South American cichlids. He had a lot of people, he had a lot of connections basically, and everybody knew that Jeff Rapps was the place to go. However, he's just retired, so yeah, you know, sources are becoming minimum. So I definitely recommend you go check out the Cichlid Strain Hunter, check out his fish, see what he has. But yeah, everyone, big shout out to him. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and look at my new fish.